I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought. I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
We are. Actually,
Hello everyone, this is the Hack Jack ASMR stream.
let's do this. Streaming.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice stream. So here's my shotgun. We're gonna shoot it in the middle of the woods right now. So I'm gonna put it real close to the mic.
Bang! That was the shotgun. Yeah.
Hey, bang, bang, bang.
Fine, kapow. I don't. What do you want? What do you want from me?
Oh no, I did something. I forgot to change the episode number.
You got it.
There we go. I changed it.
Johnny Cage, the food. Hey, there we go. Our joke was worse than hey, Johnny Cage. Oy vey, oy vey. Welcome to episode 84 of the JAC Show. Hopefully, you can pronounce the title. I certainly can, and I wrote it. And of course, I am the genuinely beautiful and genuinely moronic hack.
And I'm your country singer, Jack. Not a country singer.
There you go. Went from rapper to country singer. The natural evolution of all artists.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't you
Actually,
remember 50 Cent's country album?
Johnny Cage says, I can barely speak English, let alone read that. well, it's for those who know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know.
And the man in the Twitch chat saying, "What's good?"
Oh well, personally for me, my day has just now gotten better. I'm not complaining about it, but just it was all work all day. All work all day, so it's finally good to have some fun. All work and no play makes hack something.
For me, it was pretty interesting. Oh, it was okay. Went to the gym, almost threw up. Oh no, wait, correction, I did throw up.
Good. That means it's working.
It's working.
I remember.
Yeah,
I
it's
remember.
working.
I remember those days.
You should be going. Come with me. Yeah, like come with me.
Only if my schedule's free, freaking, I can never have a consistent schedule. Everything's got to change. I got to come in because one person can't come in. Oi, vey.
Oh, let's see. So, can you please explain to me what that title is?
Okay. Can't let a good mystery go on. But all right. So what it actually is supposed to say is, read me Mixius Pitalik.
Mixius Pillick?
Mixius Pitalik.
Pitalik?
Mixius Pitalik.
Mixius Pitalik.
Exactly.
What
And
the hell is that?
Mixius Pitalik is one of Superman's nemesis. He is a being from the fifth dimension who is essentially all powerful and almost omnipotent, if not actually is. And he spends his time messing with Superman, and the only way for Superman to get rid of him is if he tricks Mixius Pitalik into saying his name backwards.
Oh, okay. Oh, and then the man says, "What are we talking about?" I'm assuming he's talking about when we were just talking about our day. I don't know. Wait, this is usually how our streams kind of start off.
Yeah, just chatting about. So that is what the title is referring to. Is as if Mixius Pitalik read it, that would have sent him back to his home in the fifth dimension.
Let me see. I'm it's hard to write it out. Jesus Christ.
Retro is right up backwards.
So
Superman,
let's see.
Superman comics, you gotta love them.
Oh, okay. So let me just show it on chat for the ones in Twitch. So this is Mixius Pitalik. Oh, okay. I remember him.
Hmm? Uh,
I remember him.
in most like adaptations, he is voiced by Gilbert Gottfried, also more famously known as Iago from the original Aladdin movie.
You gotta love Yago.
Iago. I can't do Gilbert Gottfried. His voice is too unique for me. Too unique.
There is there are those talented people that can imitate his voice, and
Oh, and I am
I
not
can
one of them.
definitely. Yep.
I cannot imitate an angry Jewish man. Well, he's not angry. He's just loud.
I don't know.
Johnny Case says, so you were afraid Nixius Pinalik was gonna show up for the show? And you never know, man. Fifth dimensional beings, man. They're crazy. They're crazy. Batman has one. It's called Batmite. And his whole thing is that he's just such a big fanboy for Batman that
Oh yeah,
I
I remember
forget
that.
what Batman has to do to get rid of him. But you never know, man. The fifth dimension's weird. You know, these two beings control all of time and space, and yet spend their day just messing with superheroes. So,
Speaking of 5Ds or fifth dimensions,
yeah,
so
5Ds.
so there's actually I found this out and it's been I don't know why it's been popping up on my TikTok a lot. People are currently playing, or at least not TikTok, YouTube. People are currently playing 5D chess. Like, it's not even a meme. Actually, someone created 5D chess.
5D chess.
Yeah, we should one day play it and see how it is. But it's weird. Your pieces can go how it usually does in the 2D plane, and then it can go forwards and backwards in time.
I'm looking at it and I'm already confused.
And then there's like you can create parallel universal boards, and pretty much if you lose on any of those boards, you lose the whole game.
If I can barely do regular chess. How the heck am I supposed to do 5D chess?
I don't know, it's for big brain people.
Big brain,
You wouldn't
the
understand.
biggest of all brains. I tell you, the biggest of all brains. And I got some small hands. Don't be afraid. I got the big brains. I won the election.
So why we all of a sudden went to Trump?
Why not? Why not? Why not? Uh,
I
Johnny
know.
Johnny Cage says, "ID chess is one hell of a stupid concept. Just play the damn game like you're supposed to. Damn it."
Hey, I mean 5D chess looks fun.
Or better yet, you could play the chess game from the start from the Star Trek show, which essentially, actually, what is that? I bet you it's hold on, Star Trek.
That Star Wars one.
I don't know about this. Oh, that's right. But that one is just with holograms. No, like Star Trek has like a actual like in universe game.
Screw it, I
That's
want the holograms.
you can be playing holograms. I don't know. Okay, so Star Trek has three-dimensional chess. I guess they're just behind 5-dimensional chess.
3D chess is not like it's not that confusing as like 5D chess, but
Um,
I have seen explanations of how to do 3D chess.
oh my god, there's actual rules for this made up game from a '60s TV show.
It's not made up. It's now official. It's an official game. Hey, I can even purchase the board right now.
All right, Spock, whatever you say.
Like
But
did you ever see the 3D chessboard?
is it?
Let me.
I'm guessing it's not like the one from Star Trek. So I'm gonna say
I am
no.
putting it right now on my Twitch so people could see the 3D chess. So this is how the 3D chess board usually looks like. There's the board on the bottom, there's a board in the middle, and then there's a board up top.
It's exactly like Star Trek then.
Yep, I guess so.
Nerds, freaking nerds. Okay. Well,
But
like,
yeah,
well, I guess
it's
in the
pretty
future with space combat, you're gonna need 3D chess. It's 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 a natural progression. You think? Your enemies gonna come from forward, backwards, below, above, left, right, and everywhere in between.
Then what's the 5D chess?
Oh, that's when you include all the omnipotent beings nonsense, or like beings who
Or the
uh
time travelers?
the time travelers and the beings of pure energy.
You know what this means?
What does this mean?
So everyone in the Dragon Ball universe was playing 2D chess. Meanwhile, Trunks was playing 5D chess.
I guess so, and he still couldn't defeat Cell. At least not like he couldn't defeat Perfect Cell. Probably got a chance against Imperfect. But no, I can't get in the way of my father's battle.
No.
Oh,
Correction.
what was it?
Correction. He got knocked out by Vegeta.
Was that before Vegeta fought Perfect Cell?
Yes. Yeah.
Did he
This
knock
was
him out?
when Vegeta was Cell knew perfectly well how to manipulate Vegeta to let him go into his perfect form. And Vegeta was getting in on it. Trunks was saying, "No, don't do it. He's tricking you." And Vegeta was, of course, being Vegeta, be like, "Shut up."
Shut up, boy. I okay.
Yeah,
I think I am. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember. Freaking god dang it!
yeah. He
I,
never took he
I
never
never
took
hated
Vegeta into
Vegeta.
account.
I never hated Vegeta more in that moment, and he didn't even kill anyone. God dang it!
Yeah, he never took Vegeta into account.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Then the man says 3D chess looks fire. I mean, yeah, it really
No,
does.
it's lit. It's lit. You boo. Same lit.
I don't know which one is it. Can it? No, I'm not even a boomer. Shut up. Don't gaslight me.
Zoomer. All right. Johnny Cage says Goku wouldn't be able to play tic tac toe.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably the most complex thing he could probably with up there with Connect Four. That's too above Goku's level of intelligence.
But
Um,
what if you explain all the pieces like as if they're fighting, like fighters, like as if they're people fighting?
I
Maybe
get,
he would get it.
hey, probably, maybe either either case, Goku still wouldn't get it until he probably punched something, and then he'll go, "Oh, so that is how it's supposed to be." Now he's got to hit something, which means that's going to be a very deadly game of tic tac toe. Very, very deadly game of tic tac toe. Oh, by the way, I so so some random game news I came across. Some
Okay.
first one I got disappointed because I'm surprised it's not widely reported. Freaking Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remaster got delayed the next year. God dang it! I was so
Dang.
excited, but it's been delayed, and I'm just now hearing of it, and I don't know how long that news has been out.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess that's a good thing. You know, you don't want to rush things, but God dang it, I want my Prince of Persia. I want my Prince of Persia.
He wants
Uh,
his Persian prince.
Exactly. My Persian prince, who canonically we don't even know his name, which I always found funny. He's literally just called the prince. No one knows his real name. Or at least no one mentions his real name. So there's that. On brighter news, guess what, Jack? Yes, I mean you, and everyone in the audience who hasn't done it yet, you can finally play both No More Heroes games because they're now on Steam.
I knew you were gonna say it as soon as I saw it in my store.
So yeah, no, actually, soon you just got the Switch, you can play it. But now you have no excuse. You gotta try it out. I think you'll like No More Heroes.
I think I'll probably play it on the Switch though, just to get the good old motion controls.
You just want to jack off, do you?
Um,
Which is which is the best way to play that game. I will say right here, to my good friend Virgo. You Virgo, I love you, dude. But you're playing the game wrong. Motion controls. God dang it.
Dan the Man asks, Do you guys play VR at all? I do, but Hack here does not really have a. He has like the PlayStation VR, but I do have an Oculus, and I play a good amount of VR games.
So yeah, in essence, me not really. Jack, yes. So so he will be the one is more into VR games.
Recently I'm at. Speaking of VR, I've actually been trying to port over my character from Final Fantasy 14 into VR chat, and let's just first of all, um, the first time I tried to because okay, I got the character model, and then I did what I needed to do, and then I put it to Blender. Then I wanted to test out just a little bit of what happens if I put a texture on the character. So I put it to Unity,
Oh boy.
and then I put in the texture, and I noticed that only half of his face is textured. And
Uh,
and what's
Lovely.
funny though, what's funny is that the half of the face that's textured is textured with the full face covering. So he looks like Two-Face, but if all his face was in one side and the other side was just the emptiness of the void.
Game development, gotta love it.
Yeah. I don't
Also,
know how them game developers do it, but I
oh, they find ways. It's like if my education in game design has taught me anything, is game developers will go out of their way to do something efficiently and lazily.
Dan the Man says, "Have you?" He's asking me, "Have you played Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners?" Have not yet.
Should he
Uh,
though? Should he? That's the real question.
I mean, it looks interesting at certain points.
Ghetto Machines in the chat. Welcome, Ghetto. He says, do I want the Silent Hill HD collection? You don't know, but I seen her trust Ubisoft and Konami, but that's not saying much. He also says, Virgo switched the motion controls in today's stream. All right, I take back what I said then. All right, he's playing it like a man. He's playing it like a man. Take back what I said. I couldn't watch it because I was at work.
Yeah, you need to make the monies though.
Make not thinking I got a Simpsons joke in my head. All of
The
the monies, money, money, money.
Dan the Man says the game is so good you have to play it.
So good.
I'll go ahead and try it out. I'm
It's so good,
hopefully,
girl. So good.
but the only problem is I can't really stream it. Well, actually, can I? I can, but it'll be hard. Yeah, it's gonna be too difficult for me to do it. It's probably gonna crash the game. As much as I want to, I would probably have to get a better GPU because like I'm gonna have to worry about the stream with doing the multi-streaming, and then I have to connect my Oculus Quest to the computer, which will already eat up a good portion of my processing. But I'll do a test stream one day.
Who knows? Maybe it might work, or maybe it'll be something we can do in the future.
Or maybe it's DiGiorno.
The genre.
Sorry, I'm a bit hungry.
You're hungry. I haven't had dinner yet. We're both hungry. This is the hungry stream.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. You order me something, I order you something. But we don't know what we're gonna get each other.
Nah, we'll save that for another time. Save that for
No,
another
too late.
time.
I'm already putting in your address.
Press X to doubt. I doubt Jack's gonna order me food right now.
You're right.
He's gonna order
Because
food for himself.
you're not gonna order me anything.
We'll save that idea for another time, and we'll do a live eating stream.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a live mukbang.
No, I hate that word. It sounds so dirty for something so like a little normal, I guess. I don't know.
Dan the Man he's telling something about you. He says order him a family-sized salad.
Jeez, that's that. Now, If it was a Caesar salad, maybe. Maybe.
No, it'll be Greek
Ugh.
with all the pepperoncinis.
No. Johnny K says that's a terrible idea. I love it.
He loves any idea.
Oh man. Ghetto Machine also said he comments in regards to Virgo, he says, he was on the last View Bosses and now he's moved on to Traffic Strikes again. Cool. Yeah, I hope he plays it with his brother, because that game's really fun with a co-op. And
That's the one we played for a bit, right?
that's
Oh,
that's correct. I think I know I got like I think I made it to the fourth game in that game. Fourth world in that game. I'll put it that way.
yeah.
And I got lost. Well, not get lost, but I think it just really frustrated me on that part, because I gotta go through this maze while this weird thing is chasing me that I can't fight, and if it touches me, I die. And
Oh,
there's enemies along the way, so it's like I gotta avoid the enemies and try to navigate this maze while this. I'm trying to remember what evil was chasing me. Like I think it was like a glitch, a virus, something. It got annoying real fast.
oh, Dan the man added in more pain to the salad. He said, "Just ask for only olives."
Oh, oh! I have olive oil, but no olives,
Hey,
and
hey, hey! I
not
mean,
that olive oil, the other
and the
olive oil.
good thing is, you have enough. You have enough olives to make a lot of drinks. Sure, you don't drink, but your parents do.
Yeah, but they don't. But they don't drink like they're young. And anything, they're most like into sangrias and all
Ah, yes, they love that blood.
that. Blood for the blood god.
Skull for the scrolls. Ah, I messed it up.
I know, skull for the scrolls.
Skull for the scrolls.
Jack confirmed. Jack is a scroll.
God dang it.
He's been found out. I knew it. I knew he's been working. He's been working now, being healthy. I knew this wasn't the Jack I know. He was a scroll all along.
Oh yeah. You're saying I can't be healthy?
Yes, you green pointy ear man thing with the weird Thanos chin
Well, yeah.
and your insistent use of purple.
Dang.
Actually,
You know what's weird?
that's actually is your show colors. Actually,
And
it was a scroll from day one.
not just that, my character for the PNG tubers also has purple.
Illuminati confirmed.
I am I'm a scroll now.
There we go, Jack.
I'm gonna change my name on Twitter.
Jack the Scroll.
Yep, changing it now.
Ghetto. Okay. Ghetto says for mukbang, it's a gangbang featuring the Pokemon Muck. I'm sure someone will like that. Ghetto says, and Ghetto says, it refers to the traffic strikes again, to what I was talking about. Is oh yeah, that's the survival horror stage. The giant skull ghost hand. Yeah, that's what it was. I remember now. He also says that's not even that part of the game. Of that game, don't BS me, Ghetto. Don't do this to me. How is it not that part of the game? Oh, I mean, I'll still play it, even though like the big secret of what the game's ultimate purpose is revealed. I'll still play it because I still had fun with it, and I'm sure like lots of its story stuff will probably show up in No More Heroes 3. So I gotta keep up with the lore.
Speaking of keeping up with games, how is your playthrough with Resident Evil 8 currently with your brother?
So, right now we are, uh, so we didn't, so we made it to the doll marionette things, home.
Oh,
But we like just started, because on our last session we mostly spent our time just exploring as much as we can of the village, and
yeah.
Just find whatever we can, where we can. The I still in the mindset that that the werewolf monsters, I still think they're I still think they're a good a I still think they're good design good design monsters in terms of visual look, and they're very much very intense.
Hmm.
However, all that intensity loses once you go with the shotgun and just bang.
I mean, that's true, and it also kind of takes away with the whole blocking mechanic. Have you been using that pretty well?
Not as what was I need to, but I have been using it. But that's been the case since like Resident Evil 7. So it's just I guess a what's that word? What's the word we're looking for? A uh that's just a weird thing about it in the fundamental design of the game. But
Yeah.
we've been having fun. We got the 1911. Yeah. Now you got a real gun. Now we just need to upgrade its capacity because man does not carry a lot of bullets.
Now, have you been collecting all the animals?
Oh, like for like we yes we are just now since we learned that you gotta even in the Resident Evil game you gotta cook. Now it's man in the
Hey, you don't cook. The Duke cooks for you.
no. I don't mean shut up. I meant like Japan is so interested in adding cooking mechanics to anything. Oh my
They
god.
want you. They want you to be healthy and eat something.
But it's just like why? It's in Final Fantasy. It's in Zelda. I'm pretty sure now it's in Yakuza. If I'm wrong, let me know. It's in Resident Evil. Like it's in Persona. They just put it in everywhere. Freaking have I bet you in the next Elder Scrolls game they're gonna include a cookie mechanic. I bet you.
Dan the Man says, I was gonna buy Resident Evil 7 VR, but then immediately backed out after playing the demo.
Now was it because now Dan underscore the underscore man, was it because like did I like physically mess with you like motion sickness, or were you that scared? Because I wouldn't admit that RE7 demo, that like especially playing in VR, I was extremely hesitant going down those that basement. If anything that game did really good well was that it made really good first impressions, especially with that demo. Really good first impressions.
Oh, definitely.
Smaxo asks, "What's wrong with cooking?" No, nothing wrong with cooking. Real life, it's a very useful skill. I did some cooking yesterday. Fried
You
rib,
cooked?
yes, rice and fried ribs.
Fried ribs, damn, that's fancy. I can't cook like that.
Well, it wasn't that hard. You put the oil and everything, heat it up, and then you just season the ribs, and then just pour it into the oil.
Dan the Man answered your question saying it scared the crap out of me.
Oh, okay. You should still. I think you should still get RE7. It's a fine, fun game. Uh, although if you try to play it in VR, it'll make the sessions a bit shorter because the just depends on how much you can handle using a VR headset for hours on it.
Oh yeah, that motion sickness will get to you eventually.
And Ghetto says, "I'm waiting for the pizza mini game in Devil May Cry 6." Yeah, you're assuming a lot. That's gonna be a Devil May Cry 6. That fifth game was pretty clear cut and dry of an end of the story. Well, not really clear cut and dry. It's like because the two main characters are stuck in hell on purpose. So, I guess you could. I guess they can always escape. And who knows? Maybe Dante becomes a real villain this time.
Oh, by the way, fun fact about the Duke. No, this is no spoiler to anything. It's just a super hard Easter egg to for it to happen. But whenever you try to buy something from him, there is a very, very, very tiny chance where once when you get to the menu, he's gonna go, "What are you buying?" Huh? That was just something an old friend of mine used to say.
Oh, by the way, since you have beaten the game, is the Duke similar to the seller in that he's just there, or does he have story significance?
No, he is just there. From what I heard, from this one YouTuber, he was supposed to have, or was hinted to have, some kind of story with the other lords, but it never went through.
Or they're probably saving it for
And Dan the Man says, "Hack, if you have PlayStation VR, you should play Blood and Truth."
Blood and Truth. Why is that game player? Give me a
But
second looking this up.
I am also looking this up.
Blood and Truth. Blood.
Blood for the Blood God.
Uh, oh wait. Oh, I think I recall. I think I recall this game. Oh, I think it's I. Okay, I think I recall it. Kinda, when looking at it the first time, it looked kind of generic to me. But if it's fun, I'll give it a shot. And
It does look fun. Ooh, dual wielding. Gotta love the dual wielding to
yep.
me.
And then also it features I don't know his name, but the but the but that stepdad from Arrow season 1, he's in the game. You remember
Oh,
him? the
I
lawyer
forgot
step
about
the
it.
lawyer stepdad from Arrow season 1.
I completely forgot about that.
He was also in Punisher Warzone as a cop, and this British man was trying so hard to hide his British accent when trying to speak English.
I seriously am just like already done with so many CW superhero shows.
Oh, come on, you're not gonna give Batwoman season 2 a try, or the new Powerpuff Girls, or the new season of Flash?
I barely gave Batwoman episode 1 a try. And like the Arrow, it was
He's
fun
dead.
it was fun for a while until I was thinking to myself, why do all these thugs in the backyard, like in the back alley, just like no karate
Why not?
and can be like I can understand like the League of Assassins being able to hold off the arrow while Ra's al Ghul just runs away. But when a mob boss runs away, why the hell do these gangsters that have guns will be like, I'm a pistol whip instead of shoot this guy?
Hey, look! Everyone knows everyone knows some martial arts. I know some martial arts. I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat knows martial arts. Johnny Cage, it's you're Johnny Cage. He's one of the best martial artists around. I'm sure you know a few things.
Dan the Man says, why would you even watch Batwoman? To torture myself.
I only saw one episode and that was it. And Ghetto's black, so he should know how to fight by default. For protection, of course. And of course, already in Smack, so he has his one technique, so he's already good on that end. Let me read the chat real quick. Johnny Cage says, "Meh, RE7 reminds me of my relative's farm. I feel right at home. Ouch."
Oh, we need to be careful about your family members there.
Well,
They might have the mold.
or maybe you have them. Okay.
Johnny Cage is Ethan. Confirmed.
He's such a great actor. I couldn't tell. Oh, but wait, couldn't Ethan use his Mediterranean powers? Actually, that's a literal thing. You know that green thing Johnny Cage has?
Yeah.
Like for the longest time, it was just something he had. There was no explanation. But come Mortal Kombat X, Raiden like says offhand, like very brazenly. No. Johnny Cage says offhand brazenly that Raiden told him his bloodline comes from like a Mediterranean war god, and that's why he has these green powers.
That was just like very left field.
I know, and he just mentions it. Isn't that like a plot point? He's just like, "Oh yeah, I have this power, and that's how I was able to defeat the devil of the Mortal Kombat universe." Or Kermit's stupid. All right, Ghetto says the CW shows have ended being the background noise to me. Playing Switch games undocked. Oof, can't even be background noise. What good are they then? Johnny Cage says, I mean, if I were a thug, I would want to know martial arts too. Yeah, that's a smart thug, and as we all know, not all thugs are smart, but not all smart people are. Think about that.
Dan says you should set up channel points.
I don't know what that
Oh
is.
yeah, yeah, I should. Event. That's the Twitch thing. the Twitch points?
I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, you're not. He doesn't. He's an old boomer. He doesn't know anything about Twitch.
I will admit half of that statement.
I gotta throw it back at you somehow.
But it's up to you to determine which half I was referring to.
So so the thing with channel points, pretty much, we can be able to set up random little things whenever someone watches a stream. They can accumulate points, and with these points, they can do many things. The most basic things I've seen was like highlight their messages. Some people do like a hydrate yourself button.
What?
And then there's like the more gutsy ones where I saw this one person had you need to reach 9,999,999 points to delete their channel on Twitch.
Did he make it?
No, well, yeah, they made it, but no one is able to do it. She made the calculations. She said if you're not subscribed and you watch my videos constantly, you get a certain amount for every hour. When you calculate the whole thing, it takes 270 years for you to reach that goal. And she's like, and then I'll be dead, you'll be dead. It wouldn't really matter.
Challenge accepted. Here comes 4chan.
They can't all
They
ball
can't
up
keep getting away with that.
they can't ball up their points like that. You can't just everyone put it in a big pot their points. It has to be an individual doing it.
Big pot start with my. Anyways,
I should make
Johnny.
it as probably pun coins.
Well, you know what? That's probably the best way we're gonna have pun coins return.
Yeah, that's the only way we can have pun coins return.
There you go. Instead of bits, give us pun coins. Johnny K says, we didn't need an explanation for Mortal Kombat powers. That's how that Arcana BS came out of that awful. Oh yeah, as soon as I heard of that, Johnny Cage, I still haven't seen the movie. Thank God I haven't. But it's to other people to talk about the movie. I'm like, Arcana. I was like, what the heck what does that have to do with Mortal Kombat? And it's literally adding unnecessary stuff to a basic like story. And how basic is it? All it is, Mortal Kombat is at the end of the day, all it is just enter the dragon with magic and robots. That's all it is. How can you screw Enter the Dragon with robots and magic?
That's why I don't watch that movie. I never watched the movie at all.
Well, you should play.
My brother did.
Actually, no. I would say play the games, but nah, you're
No,
not. No, it's
not
you're
anymore.
not. I don't think you'll like its current style.
No, not at all. I tried playing it at your house one time, and I did not like that whole card system thing or whatever it was.
Oh, the variation system.
Yeah. Oh, Dan the Man says, I saw one where you could end the stream. Yeah. There was one where you could set up points to end the stream.
Give us 69 pun coins and we'll end the stream.
No, that's way too quick. But
Exactly.
I remember someone actually did that where they barely started their stream and the person that was saving up their points, they immediately ended the stream and they're like, "Oh, well, I guess there's no stream today, guys. Sorry. Goodbye everyone." End the stream.
Adios. Also, Ghetto says in Virgo's stream they got sing mode. Oh, okay. So given points,
Yeah.
I can literally like sing for me, sing for my enjoyment.
Suavemente.
Suave. Gasolina.
Yeah, you're just gonna be in the background going suave,
For
suave.
copyright
Uh,
reasons.
yeah, I'll do the actual lyrics, and you just go
Suave.
suave.
Hey, you need that. Hey, one vocal's enough. Ghetto says the hacker on steroids known as. I can't imagine. I love that. I love that joke. Johnny Cage, some crazy a-hole might hack the system and actually delete the channel though. You never know. You never know. Speaking of hacking, I actually got another somewhat little crazy story. So we haven't had a lawsuit story in quite a while, and I'm gonna break that
Wait, we had
because
a lawsuit story?
well, we talked about it for quite a bit in the beginning,
Oh
but
yeah.
but I have another one, and guess who's getting sued this time?
Ooh.
Capcom.
Oh wait, I think I heard about this. But refresh my mind.
All right, I'm gonna read the headline here. Capcom accused of stealing photos for Resident Evil and Devil May Cry in $12 million lawsuit.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I read through it. So apparently, Capcom was actually hacked, and because of the hacker, was able to get a lot of their assets from a good number of their games, and the leaks somehow ended up in the hands of someone named Judy A. Jurasic, who's the one filing a lawsuit against Capcom. Now, why is this person filing a lawsuit? Well, she's accusing them of using her copyrighted photos for textures and environments across multiple games. And then apparently she published a book back in 1996 that features 1,200 photographs that she had taken, and at least 80 photographs from that book has been used across many different Capcom games, including Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Remake, and Devil May Cry.
Like which particular photos is she talking about?
Uh,
Like is
the
it
only
like
the only ones that mentioned specifically, for RE4, some sort of shattered glass texture. For Resident Evil Remake, a goat head architecture being used for the cover of a book, and various marble textures and ornate sculptures seen in Resident Evil and Devil May Cry.
it sounds weird. I feel like that's not gonna
It
go
it
through.
also says that the files and the names of the files were also the same file name she has of her CD version of her book, so they didn't even change the names of the files.
Hmm.
So it's just happened. It's just happened now. But yeah, Capcom's
So
Cap.
does she have ground for this?
Yeah, because it's her material.
Hmm.
But who knows?
I'm sure there's a loophole somewhere. I could feel it that there's a loophole somewhere.
Who knows? So far, Capcom has said they are aware of the lawsuit and have no further comments.
Oh, Smaxo and the others. Let's see. Smaxo says calling bullshit on that.
It could
Eh.
be. It could be. Considering that it's about using textures and stuff from a photography book back in 1996.
And Smaxo says it's bullshit. For all we know, the hacker changed the file name.
Who knows? Who knows? And Johnny Cage, women. You just want some retirement money.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I read it by accident. I read Smaxos and said Johnny Cage.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah.
But yeah, it could be BS. I mean, when you're a big company like Capcom, you're bound to have a lot of leeches on you, trying to get your well deserved money for like almost 20-year-old games.
Yeah.
Speaking of 20-year-old games, one last, not really a story, but so guess what came out, for the Switch?
What did?
The Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Wait, the platformer?
The action games. Ninja Gaiden. I'm sorry, Gaiden. And it includes 3 games.
Yes.
It includes let's see. Let's see. I think
You said Master Collection, right?
yeah, it includes Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden, I think Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge.
Oh my
So you got
god.
a best 2 out of 3 of that. Yeah.
It's none of the ones that I played before though.
No, it's not.
Dang it, I'm never gonna finish that game.
Yep, and it's available on PC, Switch, PS4, and Xbox.
I'm never gonna be able to finish it. Because like did I ever tell you the story about it?
I believe so, but not on stream. So go ahead.
So pretty much ended up happening was that um I was playing Ninja Gaiden, the Xbox version. I'm not sure. I forgot what the name for it was, the official one. But
There's
all I remember it's
there's two versions. There's one just called Ninja Gaiden and another called Ninja Gaiden Black.
it's Ninja Gaiden then.
All right. So
So
the
I was playing
actual
Ninja
original.
Gaiden. Yeah, and I was so close to finishing it, but then my brother he took that game and then the Final Fantasy 13 game and shipped it off to a friend of his, and I never saw it back. Like it never came back at all.
Just like Legacy of Goku 2.
So now I'll never be able to play that game, and I can't even find any emulators.
I
So
think
that sucks.
yeah, I think the only way you're able to gonna be playing Ninja Gaiden is like Xbox, like if you have the original game and you have either an Xbox One, it's because it has backwards compatibility.
I'm never gonna find it.
Oh well. And yeah, unfortunately, like the collection doesn't have like all versions of the different Ninja Gaiden games, and I will admit, the review I was reading wasn't too favorable. But if you never played any of the games, it'll be worth your time. Those scenes are very fun. Except for the third one. That one's even the remastered third one, in which is just less a remaster and more like we fixed the game. Even that one still has a lot of issues with it, but you can still play them. Only, but you won't. But you'll never get to play. But it doesn't have the original versions of one or two, and for those who are looking more for the collection instead of just the games again, that's really what all there is. So if you're like wanting to see if they add anything extra to the master collection, sorry, no. But
Now
if
for
but if you never play the games and you want to try them out, it will be a fun experience then.
Johnny Cage says, I'm so glad that I'm an only child. And Dan the Man says he just took the game and gave it to his friend. So just to give y'all at least a little bit more perspective, um, it's still technically, well, no, not technically. It is his games because I am the younger brother, and at that time he was the one that owned the console, so he had every right to do whatever he wants with the games. I just wanted at least the courtesy to finish the game before he gave it, but he never told me.
Yep, and as well as as well, he wasn't an idiot like me who trade, or no, let a kid who I just knew for a few days let him borrow Legacy of Goku 2 for the Game Boy Advance, and I get to borrow his crappy card Dragon Ball card game for the same system, and then having to learn he moved to Mexico.
Well, so I did have a dumb moment like that, and that was with my any interaction with my dad in general, which was so I whenever my brother stopped playing the GameCube, he pretty much in a way gave it to me, and I played that GameCube so much. With I had so many games. Then my family bought me the Wii. Now initially I didn't have any games for it, though at least that many games for it. And this was like the first gen Wii, so I didn't do much with it. But my dad liking I guess he liked the opportunity to do it. He's like, well, since you can only choose like one console, so it's either the GameCube or the Wii. And of course, I wanted I said, okay, the Wii, because I could still do backwards compatibility. But then he took the memory, so I couldn't play. I couldn't play any GameCube game because all will end up happening is every GameCube game would have to go back to the very beginning of whatever level I'm on, like whatever of the story. So I couldn't play Smash because all the characters were back locked again, and any I didn't unlock would be locked again. Same thing with my Game Boy Advance. He gave me a broken ass 3DS or no a DS, and he's like, Well, you gotta choose whichever. You gotta choose one. And he just like instead took my Game Boy Advance and just said call it. And he called it a day. Great family members.
Family, gotta love them.
Yeah.
Ghetto.
After all that, I ended up with the PC.
Well, some would say it put you on the right path.
I don't know. I still wanted my consoles.
Oh, darkness. Okay.
I still wanted my consoles.
Yes, the way some say the PC can lead to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
This is why whenever I finally get I'm gonna start trying to collect these things again. I'm gonna try to find another GameCube out there in the world to buy.
Just buy a Wii then, or
It's not the
just
same.
is it though? You mean
It's
you're still having to use the controller and the memory
it's
card.
not the same.
Okay, not the
I
same.
want the cube.
All
I
right,
want the cube.
you want the cube? You can't handle the cube.
I want the
Literally,
Allspark.
there is a handle on the cube.
I want the Allspark.
The Allspark. Megatron. No, wait, that doesn't. Not Optimus. Prime. There you go. I don't know. I'll leave you in the chat on my end. Ghetto says, copying that, whatever. He's gonna grab the Ninja Gaiden game. That's the point. He also says, wonder why they didn't put Ninja Gaiden in black instead of Sigma. Probably if I know it, if I know anything, and I don't know much, it was probably easier. Probably it. It was like it was easier for them to port it on the Switch than Ninja Gaiden Black. So that's my only guess. Johnny Cage. So glad I'm an only child. Good for you. And Virgo says, "Hello, my overlords. Hello, Virgo. Hope you had a good stream, man. And by the way, I heard from Ghetto, yes, that you were using the most controls. I am very proud of you, Virgo. Now you're really playing No More Heroes. Hope you enjoy the game, man. And actually, hold on. Are you gonna play No More Heroes 2, or are you gonna go straight to Travis Strikes Again? Because I always forget. Ghetto or anyone else can, if you can correct me. Does Travis Strikes Again takes place between No More Heroes 1 and 2 or after? I always thought it was after. But let me know. Send me that lore. That juicy lore.
It says here from Dan the Man, the Wii is the OG, and he said, "I'll send you my Wii right now." Thanks. He really is Dan the Man.
He is the man named Dan. And Virgo says, you just beat two. Dang, you just beat two? Last time I was watching on stream, he was playing one. God dang. You missed one stream, all of a sudden, oh yeah, I beat the whole game. God dang it.
It's life.
That's life. All the people say. You know what's funny? I have a funny memory of that song. And that I remember listening to that song when I was in Japan in front of a temple. Not experience. And Ghetto says, okay, so Travis Strikes Again takes place after 2, 7 years after. All right, thank you. I don't know why I thought it was like a weird like prequel sequel. I don't know. And what was it? Dang it, I don't know. I think I forget. Oh, that's right. Oh, actually, I want to comment. Is the Wii actually? Can we call Wii an OG at this point? Is it that old yet?
Feel like it. Let me see. I'm gonna feel old just by looking at the release date.
Wii came out in 2006. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I could say so. Yeah, it's like it's almost up to its. Oh wow, yeah. Now that you think about it, it's almost to its 15-year mark.
Okay, so it's not an OG yet. It's entering its teenage years. So.
Nah, it's an OG by now.
I guess.
Because
but you can still get it. It's not like they're hard to come by.
well, like here's the thing. I remember this one guy said that. So because for kids, like actual kids, they think 15 years ago is already old. Because remember how with okay, so with Dory, oh no, Finding Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
That one's already 18 years, if I'm correct. Now, to give you perspective on how old that feels, when Finding Nemo was out, or at least when in that time period, 18 years ago from there, Back to the Future was first like released.
Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, that brings perspective.
Yeah, that gives you perspective right there.
Because now Back to the Future is like, oh, I think over 30 at this point.
Yeah, yeah. So for us, Back to the Future was really old. Oh, I think yeah, but yeah,
Dang. Oh my god, does that mean Rush Hour is also real? Yeah, it is.
yeah. We're
Ah,
getting old, my man.
no, don't say that. Don't don't be a doomer boomer.
A doomer
A
boomer.
doomer boomer.
What the?
That sounds like that should be like an enemy in some like
That's an
game.
enemy. That's a modded enemy for Left 4 Dead.
Yes, it does. The doomer boomer.
When it blows up, it kills anyone that's in sight.
And then and like in the cloud it says doom.
Oh, speaking of Left 4 Dead, did you know that the Back for Blood game is actually already has a release date?
Is that the next Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, that's the successor.
Oh, it's like wait, is it made by Valve or?
No, it's made by Turtle Rock, which is the same developers.
Okay. Oh, neat.
It's coming out on October 12th.
Just in time for Halloween.
Now, I was thinking of getting the deluxe edition,
Oh,
but
deluxe.
because there's the deluxe and ultimate editions, and of course the standard. But at the same time, when I saw this video where he was kind of hinting what could be the hinting the path that this game could be taking, and it's now putting me off, and just now going to the I'll rather wait edition, and
Wait for a sell edition.
I'll wait and see edition to see what happens because
I'll feel it out edition.
like in a way he made sense. It makes sense because like, did you know Turtle Rock, the ones that made Left 4 Dead, they also made another game, and I played it before, and it did certainly bomb. Do you ever remember a game called Evolved?
Oh, that game. Oh yeah, that definitely bombed.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, but I mean, I guess at the same time, I can't blame them too much because it's always the publisher that's making these decisions to monetize everything.
Well, we'll see how it is this time. See how it is.
I really hope it goes well because the game looks fun, but if everything becomes monetized like how Evolved was, and Warner Brothers has not learned their lesson, then I don't not have hope for this game.
Well, you
But
shouldn't have hope with Warner Brothers, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe they might surprise us.
imagine that the new Arkham game will have monetization.
It's just to use, you have to pay 10 cents for every time you use a counter.
10 cents for every battering thrown.
Oh, you want to play you want to play as Robin? We can loan you him for $30, but after 24 hours, you can't use him anymore.
Like so it's gonna be like you know how Resident Evil has like at the end of the game it'll show you like a timer of how long you completed the game.
Right.
That's how it's gonna be for Warner Brothers, but it's gonna be like batarangs thrown, let's say 400, counters done this much, and then at the end of it, it has like a bill. Like you must pay me this much.
You can't exit the screen until you pay until you pay. Oh man.
And
Oh
the man says, "Did you hear that Sniper Elite VR is coming out on July 8th?"
uh,
I did see something about that, but I'm not much of a fan of Sniper Elite. But VR, that does sound interesting.
yes. Now we can shoot people's balls in virtual.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the mechanic. Oh, are
Oh
we gonna see? So when it does that, are we gonna see like a close up in VR how they, how we shoot the balls off?
Yes. We're gonna give a John Madden play by play along with a replay of the play by play.
Yes, I just can't wait to be like, man, they're so close. It's almost like I can touch them.
You gotta grab the audience by the balls. Also, I'm gonna put an image up on my side, and there's no context. It's just because I think it's fun. Go. Yes.
Yes, the YouTube exclusive image.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, the man confirmed it. He says, yeah, it still does the X-ray thing in VR. I can't wait to shoot off balls of whatever is the newest enemy.
There we go. And there we go. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna kind of shrink it down a bit. Right there.
And Dan the man says, if you're not shooting balls in VR, then you're not having fun.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't know.
Oh my god, I see it. What the hell? What is that?
Obama.
That's not Obama.
It's Obama.
Send me that picture. I need to show Dan the man what's happening right now. Send it to me right now.
Okay, so
It'll be a war crime.
all right. So he did the sources. Send you the sources now. All right, it's in.
Open original.
Only problem is I can't make this transparent.
All right, this is what he's putting in his stream, and it's
Yeah.
Christian Bale as Obama.
Hey,
That is not Obama.
it's perfect casting. I don't know about you.
What?
Perfect casting.
You know, people would be so mad just because he's white.
No. It's shut up.
It's a shut up.
Shut up. That's what it is. If Batman can be black, why not Obama? I mean,
if Batman can be black, why not Obama? Oh no, he died. He died. I can't hear him on Discord anymore.
Wait, what? Oh, what? I'm here.
I couldn't. Your laugh cut off into the ether. Oh, he's gone again.
What? I'm right here.
Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Oh, he's gone into the ether.
Oh, shut up.
It's like every so often, you just go into the ether and just don't come back.
You know what it is? I've been readjusting my audio. It's probably my noise gate. It's probably messing with me.
Let me see. So
Damn the man. Okay. So aside from the Obama joke, which I'm glad I said that. I'm so glad I said that. It's like Obama, but black. But actually, no. Right now in the comics, there is like a Batman who's not Bruce Wayne and black. So that is a real thing.
Batman, but darker. Dan the man says.
Crispier. Batman. Every black man knows you gotta have fried chicken in your utility belt.
Oh.
Virgo says, "Yes, I want this movie. I need this movie." Ghetto says, "We need this after Tom Hanks has the last N word on Earth." Oh man. Oh man. Sometimes Twitter can give you some gold, and this is one of those times. It gave me some. Oh man. Oh, also, and also, I'm kind of looking up just games just to look out for, at least for the Switch right now. And so far, it looks. I actually would like to try. Besides the Greatest Attorney, but we already did a tirade talk about Ace Attorney last time, so I'm not gonna go into that.
Let's do it again.
No. I definitely want to try out a Skyward Sword HD. Because I will, because I'll, I'm not gonna say it's the best Zelda game, but I think people lambast it way too hard, and I think, and I still think it's a fun game overall. It just has some design. It does, but it does have design.
Just like how Aaron thought that Skyward Sword was the best.
Dad and Vincent, did you guys hear they're making Superman Black? Yeah, yep, yep, and unfortunately, I'm only signed not because that's because what they're doing. It's because who the people who are behind that decision. So it's less about that and more about who they hired to write the story and make the movie. And they are not, and they are big warning signs.
So
Big,
how
big warning
like
signs.
how did this happen?
How did Superman become black?
Yeah.
Uh, I
Did he
don't.
get too close to the sun and just decided to
Oh,
get overpaid?
oh, shut up. He had a cousin. I don't know.
He's like, I need more power.
Here,
Goes to the sun.
here's my cousin. Here's what's dang it. What's a um.
Requise.
It's Requise, but spelled R-A apostrophe K-U-S. Wait, that's Recuse.
Recluse?
Uh, uh
Recluse. He's
Recluse.
now a recluse
There.
spider.
Shut up. All right, but any case. Oh, actually, so actually, also want to talk about. Oh, what I want to talk about is that So I have played a little. I saw finally got some time into Virtua Fighter or Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Edition,
Mm-hmm.
and my gosh, is that different from any other fighting game I've played up until then? Like it's so fundamentally different in many ways, and for a game that only uses three buttons, is like the most complex thing I've ever tried.
Isn't the game like very into the whole you gotta make sure where you're positioned at?
Yeah, because there are ring outs, so you gotta be careful of that. And as well, if you get next to the wall, that's just more damage potential for your opponent.
And not just that, isn't it also like the whole 3D aspect to it where you if you kind of sidestep a certain direction, you can completely take over their guard and actually like punch through it.
Yeah, yeah. So but it depends on the attack. There's some moves that have a circular effect, so regardless of where you sidestep, it'll still hit you. And here's another thing that I just find like it's utterly insane. So you know how in most fighting games, if someone tries to grab you, no, for the most part to get out of it, you just you press the command to grab, and that kind of takes it, right?
Yeah.
Virtua Fighter is different. You have to you you have to do the same thing where you press the two buttons to tech the throw as soon as they throw you. However, every throw looks the same, so you never know if they're gonna throw you forward or back, and you can't just press the throw button when they grab you just to take it. No, you have to press the throw button and in the specific direction you think they're gonna throw you. And there's no like visual cue to let you know where they're throwing you, since it's the same animation. So you kind of have to do a guessing game of where they'll throw you, and if you get it right, the tech will happen. If not, they throw you.
That is kind of brutal.
Yeah, and especially for grappling characters, they have a lot more throws. It's almost like a guessing game at that point.
Or grapplers OP or something.
Everyone's well, I won't say everyone's OP, but everyone has the ability to do insane damage from just a few hits.
Well, okay, what about this? They're not all OP. They can't all be OP. They just all have glass jaws.
No, it's not all glass jaws. Um, it's it's more so the game is more so that the matches they go by fast. Like the default settings is that is like for a match is 45 seconds, which is like
Jesus Christ.
yeah. So, but the thing is, every character, whether it's through their combo or certain attacks, they deal a lot of damage. That's every character. and so and s- and so you have to hit and fight quickly and and mine your space to defeat your opponent within 45 seconds and in total of 3 rounds. So it's three. So the matches are 3 out of 5, but they go by so quick. They're like the equivalent of 2 out of 3. And and also there's also a weight class system in the game, meaning
Ooh, yay.
meaning that the heavier or lighter your opponent determines can determine that some combos may not work on other characters.
Oh, okay. So, and I'm assuming for certain characters too, it would make throws stronger.
Um, yes. So let's say I'm a bigger character. If I grab a smaller character, oh yeah, they're gonna get a lot more damage. But if I fight against someone of either equal weight or slightly below, it doesn't deal as much damage.
Oh, really? I thought it would have been the opposite because the whole uh, the bigger they are, the harder they fall stuff.
N- no, they don't really apply that type of they don't really apply it like they don't really set it like that for the game. Like I kid you not, everyone has the same amount of health bar. But the weight variation makes a difference of how much damage you take uh throughout the fight because everyone actually starts with the same exact health in terms of like numbers, and you could change that within the settings. Everyone has the same health, but your height and weight will will determine how much damage you can handle. And the bigger characters, they could take a lot of hits, but they fall down quickly. A lot of characters, the lighter characters, they have to hit fast, and they don't fall down, but they don't fall down as quickly as the bigger characters.
Hmm.
So have
Yeah, that's a lot of intricacies on just a 3 button game.
Mm-hmm. And and one of the things I had to like train myself to do is use the guard button because you don't move back. There's a dedicated button for guard, and I had to keep reminding myself that that exists because every time I ended up pressing a button that I think I'm guarding, but I'm not actually guarding. So I have to I have to remind myself like this is the guard button. Press this button to guard. God dang it! I keep getting hit. Oh my gosh. But despite how like complex making it sounds, I'm actually am having a lot of fun. Also helps I'm starting off with more of their easier characters to learn. And from there I can probably go into learning the more complex characters because they certainly do exist and one thing they also add into the game that most characters have is that they have stances. So stances or poses. So some characters will have different attacks and sometimes different mechanics depending on what stance you put them in.
I just
And
like the fact that you say, as much as I'm saying bad things about it, I love the game. That's like any fighting game enthusiast ever.
because once I finally get a handle to it, and at least like my fundamentals going, and I can at least memorize like at least 10 maybe 15 moves. I I can I can play the game and have some fun with it because at the end of the day, it's it's intricate, but it's not impossible, and it's not like something. It is like something like your anime fighting game like Blaze Blue, or or whatever, where you have to keep in mind many different meters and systems and extra mechanics that other characters have. It's not as complex as that. It's more so the fact that um, there's a lot of different variances. There's a lot of variances with the characters, and you just have to adapt to them depending on who you're using and who you're fighting. But everyone is still uses the fundamental gameplay. Like no one's like so out there out of left field.
Hmm.
Yeah, which and it's part of it's part of the thing about Virtua Fighter since it was supposed to be it was always marketed the way Sega marks it as like a realistic fighting game. Well, as realistic as you can be. but it's realistic in the sense that that like real fights, real fights, they're quick. Punches and kicks hurt, and sometimes a good grab can just knock you out for the rest of the round.
Dang.
Uh, but yeah, that I am fun, and I encourage all y'all to at least check it out. It's the FPS Plus is free. You'll lose nothing if you give it a try. I think Dan the Man has a message.
Yes, he says, "You ready for the new Battlefield?"
There's a new
I
Battlefield.
Yep, there's gonna be a new Battlefield. It's called Battlefield 2042, if I'm correct. Um,
You can use
the
2045 because we're done.
for some people, I think some people are sad that there is not gonna be a single player. But for me, I mean, I'm not a big Battlefield fan, but I never really cared much for the single player unless it was Bad Company. Bad Company was fun,
And
but every other one I just didn't care much about the single player. Though
uh,
this one, what's new about the multiplayer is that it's gonna have 128 people per match.
wow,
So
wow, they really want to make it a Battlefield, huh?
yeah, so it's a 64 versus 64, and yeah, I mean Battlefield games were known to be big, but this is a lot bigger. Dan the Man also says, "I really wanted the campaign." I don't know, like
Uh, now I'll just wait until until they've like, and we also have a new what's that popular mode called again? What's that popular mode most modern shooters have nowadays?
Battle Royale.
And our battle royale mode. I'm just waiting.
Yay!
Uh,
Don't give anyone any ideas there.
they probably already have the idea. Freaking active.
Yeah,
It's freaking Activision. It'll be stupid for them if they didn't do it. And then
that is also
from a
true.
business sense. But I'm looking at the trailer. So far, it's just is a big old CGI animation fest. I
But
haven't.
there are going to be like 10 different loadouts, which with 10 different correction, 10 different classes. So
Someone
uh,
shot a rocket launcher in the air while jumping out of a. Now they're back on the jet.
hell yeah,
This really is the future of warfare. For game
yeah.
called 2040, I was about to say for a game called 2042, nothing looks. I was like, nothing looks futuristic yet.
Do you really think we're gonna be that futuristic in like 20 more years?
It kind of upsets me because if this game because the way because the from my perspective, I've read and watched things that are like set during this time, and they're very futuristic. But the thing was, they were like made in the 80s, so it was like they were thinking very far into the future of what 2042 would be. And nowadays, all it is like, hey, it's like, hey, 2042, it's like our times, but with slightly more robots.
Hey. The Jetsons, they're like based in the year of like the 2000 something, the early 2000s, and they have people flying around with flying cars, and they're not even on the ground with most of their buildings anymore.
To be fair, that show came out in the 60s.
Still,
I mean, yeah. I mean, you have a point there.
we barely made the Nokia by then.
Oh well. It is what it is.
And there is one thing, as much as like I don't. Well, okay, so one thing Elon Musk, whenever he was asked about flying cars, was one thing that I did agree with him was that. So picture this, like there's gonna be a lot of air. There's gonna be a lot of force that needs to be like pushed out to be able to make that car fly and to let it know with people and stuff inside it. And it's gonna be super loud. So if you like everything to sound like a helicopter, it's just gonna be it's just gonna be so loud and not really fuel efficient. So
Well,
we probably are never gonna have flying cars, sadly.
actually, that's actually for the best. Last thing I want is drunk driving.
Yeah, you're just sitting at home, drinking a nice beer or Coke. Then all of a sudden you have a drunk man burst through your window and into your dining room.
Well, sing a time this week. But I'm sure the game will be fine. Just all you have to do is just just don't mess up like Battlefield 4, and they'll be fine.
The Enderman also says people in the 80s thought we would be living underwater by now. That is also true.
Hey, 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 hey. Uh, if the if what's that country called again? The rich country in the
Dubai?
if hey Dubai is working on it. Just you wait. They're working on it. Dubai, if they can make the world's tallest building, they can make the world's first underwater building. I mean, yes, yes, yes.
But we at least have an underwater bridge.
Isn't that the channel? Oh no,
Yes.
wait, that's a tunnel.
No.
What?
But yeah, I mean, okay, fine. It is a tunnel. But still, it's the same. It's same difference.
Tunnel.
Just underwater.
Americans are so backwards. They call a liquid gas.
The Enderman also asked a question about what about magnetic cars, like those trains. That will also be hard because like
Magnets.
it
How
will.
do they work?
Well, not just that. It's like it's gonna mess up everything we have that has to do with radio technology and possibly even our Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we can't be like Japan. Anyways,
I mean, trains is fine because it's all like with one thing, but cars, we need to move them around constantly. You don't
yes.
want to be in the middle of watching someone stream like the JAC Show, and then all of a sudden, all of a sudden you have someone mess up your computer and literally fry your hard drive just because they drove by.
Exactly. And also, people are gonna be very creative with magnetic cars. Very, very creative.
Mhm.
And let's see. And it also says ABP.
All points. Oh wait, no. All bulletin points. There we go.
Uh,
ABP.
always be promoting.
Always be promoting.
Always be promoting. Exactly, just like our new TikTok.
And just like our new drink,
Eh,
sponsored by G Fuel. Not sponsored by G Fuel.
no, we actually do have a TikTok though. Actually, you actually put that down in the text thing. Yeah, like for the one or two people out here might use TikTok.
Let me find out the full part of the handle.
What's our handle?
Should be just Hack JAC Show.
All
Yep.
right, all right. Let me just
Let me
da-da-da,
also edit it.
da-da-da-da. Professionalism. So it so is it at Hatjack Show?
Yeah.
All is it all caps or lowercase? What?
It is all lowercase.
There we go. Yay! No one stole it from us. There we go.
Yeah. We can't have people stealing our stuff.
Exactly, like that one Indian man. Hello, calling.
Oh yeah.
Hello, my name is George, and I'm calling about your car extended warranty.
You know,
Ah,
someone actually did once call me, but for it was kind of creepy because they called me. Well, not me, but they called our home phone when we had a landline. They called our home phone saying that we're having a security problem with, and he said with my laptop. And it's funny because he said it down to the model, or at least not the numbered model, but at least the brand. And I told him like, okay, which one? He's like, just go into whichever one.
what?
Like, okay, yeah. He's like, whichever one, whichever one. I'm like, we have two. He's like, oh, whichever one. And I told him like, okay, but but the problem is it's a Mac. We'll transfer you to someone. And that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna go ahead and talk to this guy. Just from there, I hanged up.
I still get a notification, not at my home, but at work. and every time we're gonna tell them this is a business. Stop calling us. And I think,
That was the same way with
I think one time, my boss had to. He told us a story where
mhm.
that kept constantly happening to the point that where he literally threatened to he literally threatened to get law enforcement involved with scam artists, and they never called back again. Luckily, and I miss a lot of details, but that's like the main thought of it. So it's been something that our stores are dealing with a lot, all because we got landline.
Dan the man says, I've had like 10 calls from different people asking for different names each time.
And yet they all want one thing: money.
Just make sure to never say never say yes or no. Whichever those, don't say those. Because they can get you with that.
Yes, I mean no, I mean
Maybe.
yes.
Definitely. I remember this one guy that was messing with a scam artist. He was the scam artist was asking him if he can authorize a credit card transaction or something like that. And the guy was like, instead of saying yes, or he's like, just say I authorize, and the guy was like, yeah, you can do it. Go ahead and do it. He's like, sir, I just need you to say I authorize this. Yeah, darn diddly do, and go ahead. I'll let you do it. And like, yeah, but sir, you need to say these words. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm telling you, go ahead, do it. Like, but I want you to say I authorize. Like, yeah, go ahead, do it.
Do it, you
Like,
nerd.
they kept going on and on because this guy really wanted him to say it.
Say it.
Dan the man says, I've seen it. I've seen that on TikTok. That he knows the one I was talking about.
Say it. Say it, ghetto. Say the word. Say it loud and proud, like James Brown. Like James Brown says, loud and proud. Say it. I know you have it in you. I can feel it. Say it.
I'm ugly and I'm proud. Is that the one?
I actually didn't hear the first part. What'd you say the first
Oh,
part?
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Oh, ghetto is not ugly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he's not ugly. Everyone here is allegedly not ugly. I could say that, allegedly. Ghetto says, I am African American and I feel a great deal of pride about that. Perfect. Perfect. Very perfect. Let's see. So, other really than that though. Oh, other than that though, I'm just glad like I can let's see. Other than that, I'm really just glad I'm done with the video that I just recently uploaded.
Mhm.
Oh man, the subtitles took a lot of time, but I had to do it. I had to do it. It's for a good reason. So
Yep.
so finally done with that. Now I can go on to the bigger project. I hate it when something comes in. I was like, dang it! All right, I gotta put this on hold so I can work on this. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Cut to I spent too much time with it. Oh my gosh! And then there's also and there's also another thing I'm working uh on the EPAP, EFAP or EPAP. Our first,
Yeah, you got to steal these ideas from somewhere. Just
yeah, people watching videos on the internet via live stream. How original!
just like PewDiePie.
Exactly.
We're just following in our Lord and Savior's footsteps.
He
Right
made
there.
me's review, don't you know?
It's funny because he literally tells everyone that he's pretty much practically retired.
He's retired like Rocky Balboa was retired. That being no, he's not retired until he loses everything.
No, he is retired because, and he confirmed it by saying like, Because people were always saying, "Oh, it'll be sad whenever PewDiePie retires," and he's like, "I mean, I'm practically retired. All I'm doing is just watching Reddit posts and memes."
Well, that is how he wants to live. And Gettle, to answer your question, how long have I been working on 100 comic review? Let's see. Jeez. So the last time I touched it was back in May 18th. That was the last time I touched my 100th comic review. Because Starblades came in. So yeah, so it's gonna be almost a month now working on my 100th comic review.
Ah, yes. Well, thankfully, it's not gonna be a lost episode.
Oh, it damn will not be a lost episode. It's just that I have to take so many notes. God dang it. 6 page. I guess 6 pages doesn't sound that bad, but 6 pages worth of notes, and I'm gonna somehow use all this information I wrote down into a like 10+ minute video, which
Yes.
I'll do it. It's just one of those things where I just want the time to do it. Give me the time. The tiempo. I need the tiempo.
It kind of occurred, kind of like, I don't remember. It's been a while now. Almost, yeah, it's been pretty much a year. But like, what was the episode number that was lost?
That well. Let me look at. Let me
It
look
was
in.
13.
Let me look into my spreadsheets.
You have a spreadsheet of this.
Yes, I do. And by the way, and that's why it's an upward trend since the first episode, so we're doing good.
Yeah,
The last episode was episode 18.
18.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is the confirmed lost episode.
By now, I probably don't even remember what I was talking about.
I first heard myself, I wouldn't even know what I was talking about. But regardless, yeah, that was the last episode. And also, oh dang, oh crap, I forgot to update my spreadsheets.
Oh no!
No, the world comes to an end. I forgot to update my spreadsheets.
Now you're true. You're almost sounding like an accountant.
On the side, I also the accountant of the HAC Show.
Yep, he runs all our money.
All $0.
He launders all our money. What?
Sure what. You know, it's because you said the gamer word. No. It's literally because Jack's side of the recording was lost. So back a year ago.
Yeah.
When the show was recorded, we would record our own separate end, and he would send his audio file to me. And on the 18th episode, he lost his recording. Mine was fine, but we can't do anything with that, and we didn't have time to redo it. So we ended up just being like, all right, it's the official lost episode of the JAC Show.
And it was funny because I literally did Control S to save it, and it just like says, "Nah, it's corrupted."
And also, Dan Vance asked, "Do you guys watch Invincible?" I have not, but Jack certainly has. So Jack has a lot to say about that.
It is very, very fun, and especially since it's gotten me into comics, which I am still. Let me see. Now that reminded me, I need to check on Barnes and Noble because I've been. Hell, I have the gold card for Barnes and Noble. I might as well use it.
Use it, you nerd.
Let me see. First of all, let me see that's not streaming on. Okay, it's not. I don't want to put my information out there. But I am currently waiting for the Ultimate Collection to come out, or at least be available again for the Volume 3.
Oh, by the way, Saxa says, "How can I watch something called Invisible?" Use your imagination, Smack. Use your imagination.
It is still out of stock. You know what? Screw it. I'm going on Amazon. I've been waiting for months, or not even months, just like a few weeks.
I've been waiting for 35 years.
I've been waiting for 35 years, but Dad, you've only been waiting for 2 weeks.
It's been decades.
I'm gonna buy the hardcover already. Let me just buy it on Amazon.
No,
Buy now.
buy the soft cover. It's good for the soul.
Screw that.
But the trees, the trees, Jack, the trees. Okay, yeah, plus you gotta speak for the trees. For the trees, they have no tongue.
There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and buy that. Ship to this.
Buy it, sell it,
So, anyways, as
burn
I
it.
was saying,
Also, update on the spreadsheets. Our average
uh-huh.
our average viewership has risen. We went from 12 to 13 average views. So
Oh no, this bad
huzzah!
luck number. The
Yeah,
bad luck number.
that's we'll get over it. But huzzah! We're growing. Thank you, everyone. The spreadsheets are being useful. Gives me that
Dan the
valuable
man.
data.
Dan the man says the only thing that I don't like is how Invincible gets beat up in every fight, and it's funny because like in the comics, it's so completely different.
It's very
Like,
is how different is it?
I mean, really, the biggest difference is that there are points where he does get beat up, but okay, so for example, there's a point in the show where he's fighting like this what do you call it, bit this like almost like a cyborg, but it's a dead person now. Yeah, these cyborgs.
Necroborg.
Yeah, at first.
Oh.
But these Borgs they pretty much beat him up like really badly because they apparently have really good strength to beat up uh Viltrumites very well. But in the comics, he does get beat up a little bit, but then it just suicide jumps into a spear and then die, like into the statue and dies. And then after that, he pretty much is now used to like, okay, these things are gonna mess me up if I'm not careful, and he's actually more cautious. Like throughout the whole thing, uh, the only part that was like pretty bad would be whenever he went to fight this gang boss, and that was it. That was the only one that was pretty bad. Every other fight was actually one sided where he was winning. But of course, this is barely like volume 1 and 2 of the Ultimate Collection, where the story arc is not that uh fleshed out. But yeah,
And also, Sfaxo makes a great point. He says, besides, Mark is just starting out.
mm-hmm.
So, so there you go. You know, you can't be Superman.
Yeah, it can't be Superman day one. I mean, hell, and what was it? It was called Smallville, right? The show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he was having his tough fights there.
Yep, like with puberty, whenever he got aroused, his heat vision started flaring up.
That was yeah, that was a thing.
It was never brought up ever again.
Ever again. Good.
Ghetto says, I don't get why the hell they made Amber so annoying. I usually love zazzy beats, but damn man.
The reason why, I mean, so I hate Amber in the animated series just because she was so selfish. Like really, really selfish. It's all about her. Like, oh, I already knew you were a superhero, but I'm still gonna break up with you. Meanwhile, in the comics, first of all, she's white in the comics, and in the comics, she doesn't know. You know what's funny? She thought that throughout the whole time, she thought that Mark was a drug dealer in the comics. Because like, so remember, okay, at the end of the point where Mark was asked by the CEO or the secret agent guy, like, will he join to protect the Earth since Omni Man's not around, and so is the League that was supposed the Guardians of the Earth, since they're not going to be around, will he save the world or protect it? he says yes in the comics. In the show he says no. But in the comics he says yes, and so he gets a beeper of all things. Remember those things, those pagers?
Ah, yes, I too remember early 2000s technology.
Yep. And pretty much then he's like, "Here, take this. That way you'll have an excuse for for being out of class." Which is kind of funny because if you do that now, you can't be able to do that at all. But anyways, I digress. Um, so anytime whenever he went out with Amber, he would have to leave suddenly to save the world for something. And Amber, at a certain point, she's like, he always has this pager. He never had it before. What if he's a drug dealer? And he's talking to this girl that she's like best friends with. Like maybe he's a drug dealer. I don't want to be with a drug dealer. I need to break up with him. And they talk, and then she's like, Mark, just tell me the truth. Are you doing drugs? Are you selling drugs? He's like, what? No, I'm a superhero. She's like, prove it. You must be on drugs right now.
Oh, I should probably read that comic series one day. But that day will not come soon though. But one day.
The man says also, like, why did she break up with him if she knew he was saving the world? Because she's
She's
shellfish.
shellfish. She's
She's
shellfish.
she's a shrimp.
Ah, so she watches that certain shark VTuber. I knew it.
Yeah, she is selfish. She is so arrogant and self-absorbed in the animated series that ugh really shows that she's bad.
Uh, Ghetto and Max are talking about Superboy in the chat. Ghetto says he's Superboy for like 10 years until Saxo until post crisis. Ghetto, he retired before crisis. Saxo, I meant post crisis origin. Soups was never Superboy. Make up your mind. Then Ghetto then says, "You know I'm talking about Smallville, right?" Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Which canon is this? Post crisis, pre crisis? Uh, what's another prefix? Re-crisis. I'm surprised it's not a re-crisis.
Re-crisis,
Re-cri-
retribution, crisis, retribution.
That sounds like a Blaze Blue thing. Blaze Blue, crisis, retribution. Find the victory. Round 1. Rock.
Find the victory. Toast the bagels. The fate of time and Panera Bread is true. Brown, start. They go with like so long with these introductions in Blaze Blue. I think someone made a whole joke like that.
Which is why Guilty Gear will always have the best. War is all it is. At least for some of the games. I don't know for all the games, but for some of the games, it's just live or die, heaven and hell, let's rock.
Then the man says, Omni-Man is still my favorite, even though he kills everyone. Yeah.
Sounds like a you problem.
I mean, I like it. I like the character, not just because he's also voiced by J.K. Simmons, and I like the fact that I like to imagine that he's still a director for Whiplash. Omni-Man on his days off, he likes to listen to some jazz.
Parker. Not my tempo.
In his other days, he likes to be a journalist, finding out Spidey's identity.
And in other days, he's also Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, Omni-Man can do everything. That's why he's called Omni-Man.
Turns out J.K. Simmons was the real Omni-Man all along. Oh man. Smax says, nah. I always see him as President Ackerman or Cave Johnson.
Cave Johnson, yeah. When life gives you lemons, you don't make lemonade. You give life back those lemons. Love it.
Gale says, so far, Omni-Man is the most interesting evil, not Superman, I've seen in ages.
Right? And of course, my favorite thing out of this whole thing, this whole stuff with like the animated series is people, of course, If there's a Superman-like character, they have to pit them against Goku.
Can Omni-Man defeat Goku? Find out in this video. But first, a word from our sponsor, Ray Shadow Legends.
I think someone even asked, like, someone made the question of, can the Viltrumites beat the Super Saiyans?
Oh.
Or not Super Saiyans, the Saiyans from Planet Vegeta.
Oh
And
gosh.
as much as, like, my brother and I, we were talking about it because he loves to talk about these things. And I keep telling him that if Viltrumites came to Planet Vegeta and started attacking them, I think the Viltrumites would win because they have a different mentality than the Saiyans. Saiyans, they will fight, and then, of course, from there, if they're cocky, they'll have the person leave, and then that whole dynamic where they fight for the thrill of it. Viltrumites, they fight to kill.
Fight
Like
to kill.
like they'll end the they'll go for killing because whenever you saw Omni-Man attack the Guardians, he was doing it with the intention to kill right there and then. That's why he put a whole fist through Immortal. Funny enough, he's not immortal anymore.
It also
Just because of
says,
that.
well, Saxos first says he posted the Ackerman election on Discord. I have it up. I think it's J.K. Simmons doing an election ad. I think that's worth watching. And Smax also says, "Can X beat Y?" I hate that now. Obviously,
Yes.
obviously, which is the better Pokemon game, X or Y? That's obviously what you're talking about.
Intimate high five for both of us thinking the same thing.
Huzzah! Ghetto says, "I only like the salt that comes from them." Yes, true. The salt, the saltiness from from those fights is fun to watch, fun to
The one
unfold.
thing I am always questioning whenever my brother and I we talk about something like this is how come every single time he always like from some random he supposedly says that, oh yeah, this X person said this, so this is actually true. And they're either the producer, developer, anime talk whatever, like it somehow the person the person that created the whatever the thing is that he's talking about said something about it.
Okay.
I have no idea where he gets these things. When I look it up, I don't find it anywhere.
Well, maybe. Look, he has exclusive sources, anonymous exclusive sources. Right? Don't question it. It's like CNN. You don't question their sources.
Yeah.
Smaxo says, actually, Alan the Alien is basically the closest thing the Invincible universe has to a Saiyan, down to having a Zenkai boost. There you go. Also, let's watch this election ad that Smaxo has graciously share with me on my Discord server. Let me go ahead send it to you, Jack, so you know what we're watching. There you go. Send it to you on the sources, and let me know when you're ready, and we'll watch it together. Together.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me put it on full screen. I am displaying it right now.
Hold on, I need to take away Obama out of the scene. All right, let me know when you're ready.
I am ready, Freddy.
All right, pressing play in 3, 2, 1, play.
I'm President Ackerman, and I endorse this message. Yes, we can. We can hope.
Obama.
We can dream. But when we wake up, the only candidate ready for the future is me. And the future is coming. It's coming, and it's bringing with it armored Kodiak bears, attack blimps, and enough weaponized robots to turn hope into a 4-letter word. You want hope? Keep dreaming. You want change? Put out your cup. You want freedom? Vote for me.
Screw them all.
Welcome to my party. Vote for me if you want to live. I'm President Ackerman,
one more.
And I endorse this message.
One more.
When people ask about my position on illegal immigration, I've got 2 words. Attack dogs. No walls, no permits, just dogs. Attack dogs. It's time people learn that this freedom doesn't come for free. Vote for me if you want to live.
I love how this thing is a dolphin with the gun on its
I'm President
back.
Ackerman, and I endorse this message.
Ooh, one more.
Some may say my bid for president is too late in the game. Late to the race. Late to the party. Well, I say the party doesn't get started until I arrive. And while the other candidates are serving special interests, I'm serving the commies a steaming platter of shame with a side order of suck it.
Yeah! Let's see.
Welcome to my
That's it.
party.
Yeah, that's
Vote
it.
for me if you want to live.
Well, he's got my vote. I don't know about you. He's got my vote.
Yep, he's got my vote.
All right, they put back Obama there, the president who's not as good as J.K. Sim.
And the man says, I'd vote for him.
Ghetto says, nothing's funnier to me than the Salt from the Ben 10 versus Green Lantern fight. And one guy made a series of videos explaining how Ben 10 could be Green Lantern, Superman, the Sands, etc. Oh man.
I mean, in a way, he's right if he's Alien X, which is literally a god.
But Goku though. Saxo,
It's
fun
Alien
fact.
X.
Fun fact, a couple of folks actually put President Ackerman's name in the ballot. Vote well spent. Vote well spent. Oh man, that was good. That was good. I miss video game ads like that when they were fun, crazy, and had a sense of humor. Oh well,
Now they're cringy.
like us, but in a bad way.
Yeah.
We're cringy in a good way. There's a difference.
We're the good type of cringe.
Exactly. We're the cringe you could put aside on a Saturday night and said, that was a good few hours. That was a good yeah. That
Yeah.
yeah. That's the
Yeah.
type of cringe. That's the type of cringe America needs.
Smaxo says if he's Alien X and somehow manages to get the arguing couple to agree, so that's 3 things Ben has to work to even get to X. Yeah, that's the caveat. That he has to get these 2 omnipotent sentient beings to agree to fight this meaningless fight with Green Lantern and Superman and Saiyans.
And Goku and don't forget the most powerful of them all. The most powerful, the one feared by most.
Kappa.
No, worse, even worse than that. The bunny from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Truly, no evil has ever seen until.
What was Vegeta's brother again? Horrible. That's his brother.
Ghetto says, see, you said this in like 2 sentences. He took more than 5 minutes. Well, look, he's got to cite sources. He's got to do what I do when I review comics. I gotta take notes. I gotta write a script. You gotta put some relevant images. You gotta edit. You gotta film. You gotta do all that stuff just to say my character is much stronger than yours. He could totally beat you guys. Damn, that's good. J.K. Simmons beat Goku. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All I have to say to Goku is all I can say to Goku is you're not that strong.
No. Every time whenever Goku does a combo, he's just like, not my tempo.
Right? It's not Kamehameha. Wrong. Slaps Goku. It's Kamehameha. 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 You're doing it wrong. You're dragging. You're rushing.
Now, Goku, do you realize why I threw that chair at you?
I should have watched Whiplash one more time because I know I seen the whole movie. But I wonder if but I wonder still if it's one of those movies that hold up in the second viewing. That's the one thing I kind of worry about. I worry that if I watch it again, I might not like it as much.
I like the fact that the Whiplash is just pretty much an abusive relationship. It could be it's just pretty much the epitome of an abusive relationship. It can be platonic or however you want it to be.
Also, Spaxo says there's even a Weird Al parody. Oh, I saw that. I think that was actually made by College Humor. Remember those guys?
Yeah, remember when they actually used to be funny?
No, not really. Okay, no, I enjoyed some of their stuff, but yeah, that was a
Remember
long time
Machinima?
ago. Oh,
You remember the Machinima guys?
remember?
I remember.
Yes, I remember what Remember what people actually used to do machinimas,
Yeah.
especially a lot of Halo ones, especially the one big Halo one that's still around for God knows why.
Gotta love Halo, man.
I know, but come on, man, come on. They really need to have a complicated story about AIs with characters such as Griff and Donut and Caboose.
That's when I love the more simpler times of Red versus Blue.
Save here, and it all started with one question: why are we here?
Why are we here? That is a very heavy question. Like, why are we here? Are we just set here from because of a omnipotent being? Is there really something out there in the world? Like, what? What are you talking about? I was talking about like, why are we here in this canyon? God, I love the
Oh,
intro for it. It was barely like what 5 minutes for the first episode.
oh, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Uh,
What was the robot's name? Pedro, right?
uh,
Pedro
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
That's right. Here goes Gonzalez. He'll help fix up. What did SARS call the He called it the Warhog, right? He just called the
Yeah,
Warhog Warhog.
yeah. You just call it the warthog.
Remember when Gonzalez uh uh they had a relationship with a tank AI?
Oh my god.
Oh man. I still laugh at the part where who was the rogue AI, like one of the very earliest villains, the rogue AI.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Dang.
he had like a British voice. I love the fact that he possessed the medic, and they just
Wait, his name was Lopez, not Gonzalez. Lopez.
they all sound the same to me.
Hey, that's my last name right there.
I thought your last name was Juarez.
I thought your last name was Show.
I'm
The
not.
JAC Show. JAC Show.
I see. I see what you did there. It's
We're
smart.
we're we're related.
We're sm-
It's Hack Show and Jack Show.
Yeah, that's actually our names on the title. That's not the name of the show. That's actually our names. I don't know if you know that, people.
Yeah.
We just combined together. It's stupid. Oh man, but hold on. Oh, dang it! I didn't fix my title thing. Not the title of the stream, but like the scrolling text. There you go. That's beautiful.
It's already almost 2 hours and you barely fixing it now.
Shut up. All right.
Professionalism, everyone.
Yeah, this is why you come to watch us, for the professionalism. And yeah, yeah. Honestly though, I think I'm kind of good for today. I am a little light that from work, so actually, if you don't mind, Jake, I think we can end it a bit early for this week, because but luckily next week, we're gonna have something special. We're gonna have something special.
Oh yeah.
So
Real special.
oh yeah, and we can announce it. We announce it now is that come next Wednesday, episode 85. Jack and I are going back into the depths of Halo again, and we are going to do the co-op campaign mode for Halo 3, and of course on Legendary difficulty. It will sure be a blast for Jack. I don't know about for me though, but I like to think
You'll be fine.
I would like to think I improved over 2 games. I would like to think that. I like to think I am better than I was in the beginning, and I probably am. But still, I don't know what other bull crap bunch is gonna pull my way.
Just be glad that we're not gonna have another marathon with the library run
Oh yeah, or the stupid respawn system.
for Halo 2. Yes.
Oh god, I think that's what killed me mostly more than anything. But yes, we'll be going back into Halo next week, and we'll be doing that until, of course, Halo is finished. Oh, and also, not to forget that in about in about 2 weeks, guys, we'll be officially having our our second year. We'll be going on 2 years of the JAC Show in about 2 weeks. So
Amazing how time passed so quickly.
oh yeah, so do expect a our second annual stream. Um and I'll see like what I can prepare for, but but yeah, so but we're having that. So we definitely be playing Halo 3 come next week, and of course we'll play it to the end, and we'll also have the second annual stream. So exactly, Ghetto, the JAC Show Year 2 coming soon. Year 2,
Season 2.
no, Year 2. We gotta do a comic book form. Year 2.
Aww,
No,
you and your comics.
Hey! The comics help build this channel in the first place. Don't you diss them. All right.
I will diss him. I will be the villain of this story.
All right. Well, so those are the 2 really big announcements: Halo 3 and the Year 2 stream coming soon. Jack, you have anything to announce on your end?
I'm still kind of stuck because, like, after Resident Evil Village, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the. I might do like 2, like for the whole next 2 streams, finish up Resident Evil 2. I'm not gonna do Claire like right after Leon because that's just too much Resident Evil for me right now. So I'm gonna be thinking about what games to play on stream. Other than that, since I did, for those that weren't here before, I did say that I'm not gonna do the H games just because it's very awkward for me to even play through that, especially record it. That's even awkward for me. So those H games are not gonna be coming in as episodes anymore. So I do apologize for that. But I am thinking of maybe trying to figure out what I can do to record instead of those H games.
You'll play a G game.
Yeah, I'm gonna play what was that one car?
What are the Pooh Home Run Derby?
No, what was that one? It was like Putt Putt. I think that was his name.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. What's his name? Putt Putt.
Let me see. I'm gonna look it.
Purple car game.
Yep, that was his name. Putt Putt. I'll be playing Putt Putt.
Well, so in the chat go, yeah, they get so hyped, like, yeah, Putt Putt.
Yeah, let's play Putt Putt joins the parade.
Exactly.
Then after that, Putt Putt goes to the moon.
100% completion rate.
100% completion. Find whatever secrets it has.
Look at that. Can't even say F, yeah, Putt Putt.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
All right. As for me, of course, I need to really really finish the official. That's what I'm calling it now. It's no longer the 100 comic review because I've technically done 101 reviews now. So it's the official 100th comic review. The official 100th comic review. I gotta finish that up. Luckily, all I need to do is just write the script, do drafts, and then do the editing. I don't have to do anything extra special like I did with Starblades, so I should be able to work on that much more quickly. And then after that, on to the next Spider Blood video. And also on the side, also working on releasing the EPAP video that Ghetto the Ghetto Chris Reinzo and I did on what was it, on watching one of Linkara's videos. Luckily, that's almost through. All I'm really doing is just kind of rewatching the entire thing, just to see if there's anything like I got wrong that I can easily like edit in to show like, hey, I was wrong about this factor, so forth, and just to make sure everything kind of just sounds fine all throughout. Luckily, I'm almost done with that, so you should be seeing that whole section of the chill stream be its own video. So now everyone else can experience the TISM reaction by declaring that a Batman comic is fascist, has police brutality, and queer coding because the reviewer is looking way in too much into a 30-year-old Batman comic. Just saying. So yeah, so that one will definitely be out very soon. And with that, one more thing. There will be a chill stream this Saturday, and I will be having a special guest on. A special guest I've been wanting to talk to for quite a while, and we were supposed to do it last week. However, there was some miscommunication, hence why I just did like a short stream where I just streamed Virtua Fighter for a little bit. There was some miscommunication, and honestly, it was all on my end. I kind of messed up on that. So hopefully, so we're doing it again this week, and for sure, this guest will be his debut on the JAC Show. And to give you a cute clue, because I think only a small number of people who know who this guest is, to give a small clue, all I would say is if he was here, he'll probably say, "Yo, dog, mad respect for the JAC Show, mad respect." That's all the clue I'm giving. Few of you may or may not know what I'm talking about. All right. So with that, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching episode 84. I think that's how you read the title. Episode 84 of the JAC Show. I hope everyone had a good time, and thank you for everyone who's watching. Thank you, Virgo, for hosting of the stream yet again. I did see that, but we just got in the middle of the flow. I didn't. So that's why I didn't say thanks earlier. But thank you again, Virgo, for hosting us on Twitch, and of course, as well, you can follow me and Jack on Twitter at our Twitter handles up above and in the links below. And if you have TikTok, you can also follow the official TikTok account that will mostly be handled by Jack. I've got a few ideas of what I want to do with that, but I gotta work on a few things first before we get to that. And
still need your intro video.
Yeah, that's I got a lot on my plate, so that will come soonish.
Dan the man did this. He thought the same thing I did. Like, so you're gonna have Snoop Dogg?
Dude, if we got Snoop, if we got Snoop Dogg, no,
I would ask him what is his favorite recipe from his cookbook.
Oh my gosh! If we got look, all right, it's no one that big, if I'm gonna be honest, but that should be a goal. A goal that we gotta have. If Snoop Dogg can say yes to anything, he should say yes to appearing on this channel.
Hey, maybe one day it'll be like an actual physical live stream.
Oh god,
that way he can handle the blunt.
Well, we'll probably
just like how you did with Fluffy.
Well, we probably have to smoke it out of respect, when you're with
you
them.
Gotta smoke it out of respect.
Out of respect.
You
all right.
Gotta smoke it
out of respect.
Out of respect.
You're a mama. Oh, wait, wrong rapper. Oops. Oh no, I've been called out.
By yourself.
Exactly.
You called yourself out.
By quoting a Tupac song. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for coming by, and as well, I hope you enjoy this episode of the Hack JAC Show. So until then, this is Hack and Jack